The new changes to tax legislation that now see, of course, provident funds, pension funds and retirement annuities being handled a little bit differently. And Grant is here to answer questions. So 083-913-3728. We're talking money talk right now. So there's been a lot of controversy about, especially when it comes to the provident funds and how they're affected by this new law. Why is that, and who stands to lose out?
So I think the big controversy around the provident fund is the new legislation from the 1st of March 2016 stipulates that any contributions that are in the provident fund now and the growth of that, you'll be able to still get the lump sum on retirement. Mm-hmm. But any contributions from now going forward, if you are not older than 55 from the 1st of March 2016, that will then have the rule, the 1/3, 2/3 rule applied to it. So when you get to retirement, anything grown up until now or the 1st of March, you can get the lump sum. Yeah. Anything other than that, after 1 March, you can only get the 1/3, 2/3 rule.
And I know I asked who's going to lose out, but that's not really a losing out situation as such, because the 2/3 will still be there. They'll still be invested, generating an income for you, and then you still have the option of choosing how much of that, obviously up to a certain maximum, that you'd like to have as an annuity every month, right?
Yeah, 100%. And the reason why they've come up with that, and I kind of support it, is because the government's trying to protect people's income. From our stats at the Wealth Room, we've seen anyone that takes that money, in the first 5 years, that money's depleted. Yeah. And that money's supposed to support your retirement.
Let's take a call right now. Albert from Pretoria, good morning to you. What is your question or your comment to Grant?
Good morning, yes. I would just like to know, there's a bit of confusion for me and that I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. The amount of, the maximum amount of 350 that is allowed per year, will that eventually be allowed as a deduction when you go onto retirement or not?
So he's asking about the maximum amount of 350,000. Will that be, is that the amount that's allowed as a deduction from your income at the end of the year? The maximum,
Okay, so it's Albert, right? Basically what you can do is 27.5% of your income from the 1st of March is tax deductible, up to 27.5%. If you're 27.5% more than 350,000 Rand, then they're going to cap you at the 350,000 Rand. I hope that answers your question.
Okay, now I know that. But once you go into retirement, let's say in 20 years from now, and you've contributed more than the 350 per year, will that be allowed as a deduction?
No. So anything above that 350, you're not going to get the tax advantage on that. So you must probably better off looking at another investment vehicle for that. The reason being is at retirement, you're only going to be able to take 1/3 of that money in any case. And the first 500,000 Rand in that case is tax deductible. The rest is going to be taxed at a smaller marginal tax rate, a retirement tax rate.
Okay, so it will definitely not be allowed.
No.
All right, Albert, thank you so much for that. And a very good question. And then maybe when you do have that access to contribute to a retirement fund, look for another potential investment vehicle. But we'll carry on with our conversation with Grant a little bit later on. But still, our lines remain open, and you know where to find us. 083-913-3728. But for now, here's Zoe.